Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Astros. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a chance to meet the Mets. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series? From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Verlander deals the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Stepping into the box, Ahmad Rosario, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pete Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
Count is 1 and 2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Here's
the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second.
Here's George Springer. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
In now, Alvarez. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come into play at 317. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Conforto giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Line drive to center field. Altair will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Michael Brantley. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Diaz picks it up, throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Batting set.
Digging in, Aaron Altair, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 1-2, here it comes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day.
Aledmus Diaz.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Robinson Chirinos is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Michael Brantley. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. McNeil into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bullet back up the middle. Altair is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Mets, second baseman Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Jed Lowry now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. His guys lead it 2-zip. Ready for another chance? George Springer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Springer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, number
Stepping
44.
in and ready for another shot, Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rosario coasts under it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He hit a sac fly earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Stroman comes set. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
The 1-2 pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Conforto has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ahmad Rosario is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle. Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Well, that's a nice swing on a 2-0 fastball. That ball's right down the middle. You're lucky he kept it in the ballpark. You hit it hard, squared it up. When you find yourself down 2-0, doesn't mean you got to give in.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but, man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Third home run for him on the year, and the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Muncy is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Mets do strike for. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Aledmus Diaz.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brantley.
Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. McNeil ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's George Springer.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Aaron Altair.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aaron Altair goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Verlander ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Pulls this one in the air out to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still a 3. Digging in and looking for more, Alvarez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 44.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. A hit in 2 tries so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Last time through was a base hit. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight to the strike zone.
And that misses 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and he goes down and lines this one back into center field, and he's got a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz. Swing and a liner. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Jeff McNeil. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He'll try again. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
3rd baseman, number 1.
Ready once again, Ahmad Rosario. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Chirinos.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Conforto is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 23.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it digging in and looking for more. Alonso. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's in there for strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 52.
At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Michael Conforto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 0-2, here it is. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Chirinos is strand 1. They trail 3-2. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Digging in once again, Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. One there. He's out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get. Here's Robbie Cano now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
On the ground up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job. This is a great 8th pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself. And finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. He got the base hit.
Hector Rondon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
56, Hector Rondon.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Number 3 is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cano ranging into the outfield, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Leaves a slider right over the middle. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. A great nighttime shot of downtown Houston there as we're back under the roof at Minute Maid Park. Standing in, Jeff McNeil. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. This ball's grounded foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ahmad Rosario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason. But at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note. Something to hang your hat on when you're on the first tee tomorrow morning.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Justin Verlander. With his 4th win this season, Roberto Osuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the